Good morning. Wheels are spinning. And I'm just really getting into a major part of my commute right now. So, ooh, nice. I don't know if you heard any of that. BMW that's been hot rodded and totally changed all of their exhaust stuff on it. The kid having fun. Right. So where was I at? Ah, yes. As my wheels are spinning and as my friend's axles are grinding. Uh, Yesterday there was a very good chunk of stuff that I did, and it doesn't fall into any of my normal categories. So I'm just going to kind of rattle through for a couple minutes and talk about some of the other challenges that it's presenting. And I guess the biggest challenge I'm having right now is I have compartmentalized myself. And in doing so, I feel like I need to develop or deliver within those different compartments and exclusively within those departments or compartments. And as a result, when something new comes up or something that definitely would help progress and moving forward different ideas I have, I'm struggling, very much struggling, trying to decide, well, should I move forward with that since I've got the energy and excitement on it, or should I stop and make sure I'm prioritizing the right things? So I'm really having some challenges with left brain, right brain stuff. So that's what my real big thing has been the past 2-3 days, and just making sure that all of the things that I want to accomplish are getting done. And example of the whole compartmentalization and causing problems with that. So you guys know I am trying to become known and be able to be financially independent using music as my vehicle. And for years I've been identifying myself as a musician, a composer, as a songwriter, the different kinds of categorizations that occur within music. But I also have different things that I do extremely well also, like these kinds of things, learning how to do video and then editing video and then splicing different things and a little bit of art, but overall, when it comes to creating or pulling things together to mash things up, I do that really well. And so my own categorization has been a bit of a challenge, and I'm having struggles with that. And I've come to the conclusion that I am more inclined to go with the title or the categorization of a creator, which is something that the YouTube channels are really very fond of using. And I think it is very appropriate term because it really does provide for the technical and the not the technical, the more of your day-to-day act of craft. It allows for the craft items to be put into the craft of editing, the craft of sound, the craft of video, those different things. And it allows a person to be creative with all of those items and to be able to create something. And I think that idea is more important than just being a specialist in a particular craft. So I'm trying to revamp my brain to get wrapped around that idea of being a creator and allowing myself to be a creator. But I'm also very concerned with, as being a creator, being unfocused and having so many tendrils out there moving at different times that I'm just barely inching along. I'm not necessarily really making the significant progress that I'm looking to make, which happens when you're completely laser focused. So that is a challenge that I'm working on, something that I'm extremely interested in solving. Being able to basically have the passion of the moment, but also have the dedication, devotion, and discipline of the long haul. So more to come on that, hopefully. More focus and more successes to come on that over the course of the next, there's a go, there's my procrastination. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks. I will focus more on it in the next 2 weeks. So looking back on some of the things that, keeping that in the background, looking back on some of the things that I've been focusing in on from the past week or two, one of the items that was very critical, very important to me, was the idea of sleep patterns and the impacts that music, and specifically composing and practicing music right before I went to bed, would have on my sleep patterns. For the past 3 nights, I've been able to do a little bit of composing, a little bit of guitar playing right before I've gone to bed. And I've made a very focused effort that as soon as my brain feels like it's paused and I feel like a bit of a dozing going on, I shut down and I immediately put the guitar down and I focus in on going to bed. And what I've found is that I do feel that my sleep patterns have been more consistent, that I haven't been getting up as much at night, and that I'm actually a little more focused, refreshed. I don't know if refreshed is the right word, but a little bit less scattered in the morning when I wake up. So I do believe that it is definitely helping me get set, and then the playing is helping me get set for bed, and then when I'm sleeping, I'm continuing on that creative process that I was working with just before I went to bed. So I think that there's definitely some anecdotal evidence anyway that it's helping. So I'll continue that approach for the next few weeks and see how things are going. My gosh, I'm at 6 minutes already. Did I lose you, Fernand? I'm sure I did. Hi, Chris. Did I lose you too? Probably. All right, I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm going to try to work on the tagline here, or at least my tag thought, and that is, remember that everyone's time is extremely precious. They don't get that back. So when trying to provide value, focus in on providing the optimal amount of value in the minimum amount of time, and then always over-deliver on that value in that time that you're taking. Have a great day.